Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So I know it's been a minute. I just can't seem to get myself in here and get going. Yeah, a little bit getting used to, a little bit of a struggle getting back into the groove of everything that's going on and that I have doing and that I want to do along with getting back to work. So anyway, here we are, and today we are going to do Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and this is week 34, and this is diagonal wrap around tab pocket made from envelopes. That's a mouthful. So I have some envelopes here, and these envelopes were in my stash, guys, and they are actually like, I think he said 100% cotton. Yeah, if you hold it up to the light, you can actually see it. So what I did on some of these is I went ahead and glued down, because I wasn't going to look at, you know what I'm saying? Went ahead and glued down the flap so that it's closed up, and we will be opening it back up where we need to later. So the idea is, so this one right here is for a document style journal. Let me make sure this is good. Yep, we're good. So it's kind of, you know, tall and skinny, document style, whatever you want to call it. This is actually smaller than the regular ones. This one ended up being, because my printer does not print borderless, but it's still 10 inches long or in height and about 3 3/4 wide. So what I've done with one envelope is I have actually cut it down to size. So this was actually right here, and this was one envelope, and she took and tore it at somewhere in the midway point, ever how you want to. Cut it at a diagonal so you end up with two pieces. So this piece I have cut down to make it small enough for a tall, skinny, and or document journal. And then this one I only had to tear down just a hair, I think, if not at all. And this is for your standard 9x6 journal, and it just goes onto your page like that. You glue it right here, and you have a pocket here. You turn the page, and you have a pocket here. Now, where the tab comes in, if you choose to do that, is you would just pull it out a little bit, like so, and you see how it comes off the edge of the page. That's what makes the tab. I personally am not too crazy about the tab. I kind of like it all the way in. So you would just glue it there, and then you would just, find something to stick in the pocket. Do we have anything? Here we go. And then there's your pocket. And of course you turn the page, and you have glued this, and you have another pocket on the other side. So you could do it on that side of the page, or you could do it on that side of the page, whichever you want to do. And then I was sitting here thinking, now I watched her and Gail both do these, because like I said, I'm extremely late Sunday morning when I'm filming, is you could put it over the top. One of them may have did this, I'm not sure, but you can put it over the top and glue this, and then you actually have an up-tuck pocket. Holds that in there really well. You turn the page, and you'll have one on the other side. Same thing, you can put it on that side of the paper if you wish. So that is our project for today. And I don't remember offhand. I did go back and rewatch Rachel's video a little bit, but not Gail's. I am not sure if... let's see, you can cut it. You don't have to use a tear ruler, but I did, and we are going to use a tear ruler. But they did it like this. Cut it where they wanted it cut out. Rachel also tore off the top here because she didn't like that edge being so pointy. So we'll just go ahead and do that on these two. So anyway, they both cut them down like this and then collaged on them. So on these two, not today because I don't have out my scraps and I really need to use scraps for that. However, we're probably fixing to produce some scraps. I decided just to go ahead and cover the whole envelope. So that's what we're going to be making today. And the kit I'm going to be using, I thought was appropriate, is a Pretty Background Kit 2. And that is by Rachel. And it's a 9-page digital kit in her Etsy shop. And then I also have her fussy cut birds that are not quite, or not fussy cut at all, just in here. And some of her fussy cut flowers. So I thought that would be appropriate. So what I did not do a prototype, but what I did do was go ahead and take some of her papers and went ahead and covered one side. Now, you could do that, but I don't think that's going to fit. I guess you could do that. Let's see, we're going to have the bottom part open, but I guess we could do that, couldn't we? Couldn't we do that? And then just tear off the top, find something to go here. That might be easier, guys. And then that actually eliminates, right? Because I was going to cover the back with a separate sheet of paper. So then that will eliminate our scraps, except for this little piece up here. So, just changed our mind on how we're going to do it. We're going to do it this way. Lori's being lazy today. Excuse me. Gross. Got choked on my own spit there. So we will go ahead and do it this way just to, you know, it's got to be covered anyway. And we're going to save a piece of paper. Yeah, so let's do that. And then we can just go ahead, I guess, and tear that maybe. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. And then that's the only little scrap we have instead of all of this being a scrap. Okay, so let's go ahead and do all these this way. Let me see. Do that so I can try to get it. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that tore that a little bit, but hey, nothing a little ink-a-dink can't help, right? All right. Let's see, you could do it that way as well, I guess. And then just do this. And then we would just tear that there. And then that there. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, I think we'll be okay with that. What do you guys think? Or maybe we should tear this a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then we could just glue that down and then glue that over. Oh yeah, I think that's going to work. That'll work on that one. Okay, so there's that one. So we have one more. So, do we want to do the same thing on this one? Let's go down that way. That. So this, you could pretty much do it, you know, any way you want to. Whatever floats your boat here. As long as you get it covered, it doesn't matter if you know, collage it after you've cut it or tear it or, you know, in half or whatever. Or do that part later, whichever you want to do. As long as it gets something pretty on it, that's all that matters. So now we have these little scraps, which we will put in our scrap bin. That's covered up. Okay, so now we need something down through here. So why don't we do... I really didn't want to do something that was directional, but I'm trying to think. Lord help us all. About some book page. Let's see. I have lots of book pages over here. I think maybe will work. I have this. Has a whole lot of pictures in it though. Oh, here's some. This is early 1800s, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I think that'll fit. So let's go ahead. See, there's a picture. So many pictures in here. Sometimes you just want words, not pictures. So let's do that. And do that. Let's see. It's upside down, silly goose. Oh yeah, that'll work. Let's see. Try to use as least of that paper as possible. Have to use too much. So I'm just going to grab the art glitter glue, I think. So we can go ahead and do this, see how that's going to work. Try and get it even-ish. Put some glue here, maybe. Yeah, there it comes. And glue that piece down. And then we can get this glued down here. I think we'll go ahead and do this one start from finish and use either a bird. I also got out labels. We can use our labels as well. So again, you can pretty much do this any way you want to. As far as getting it covered, as long as you get your envelope covered, I don't really think it's going to matter. Okay, so now we're going to tear the book page here. And there's our envelope completely covered. You could also ink that if we wanted to. Okay. So let's let that just have a minute to dry maybe. And go ahead and do another one. The same way, just using this book page here. Yeah, we'll do that. Again, we don't need too awful much here. Be about there. Yeah, that'll work. And then some here to get this little piece glued down. Okay, and then we'll glue this here. It shouldn't take the art glitter glue too long to dry. It normally dries pretty quickly. And turn that over. And then turn this over. We'll get that little piece there. And tear that book page off. There we go. Oh, look at how pretty that is, guys. I love this. We might have to go above that like that. Okay, we don't need to do that one yet. Okay, so you get the gist of what we're doing there. And I'll do these two later because I do want to get something decorated. Now, let's see. This is going this way. So I'm just going to go by the book page. If you're directional, just pay attention to that. If you're not, that's why I tried to really get out the neutral digitals. Was because I wanted to not have to worry too much about what was directional. So I'm just going to kind of use this just to help me a little bit here with this. But let's go here. to the 10. It's been a while since I've made a video, guys. I'm just, again, so much going on. It's just crazy. Let's see. That piece, this piece. I think we'll just go there. And now we're just going to try and rip. Oh, okay. So that is a bit tough with already having it done, but we got it done, guys. So that's our opening. So this one is actually going to need to go on the top of a page if we're worried about this being directional, which will, of course, be fine because I found that to be pretty cute. So that would go up in there. So now we need to cut off just a little bit here so you can cut it, you can tear it, you can use your whatever. It just needs to be open. There we go. So see how that's open? So now in order to keep the writing directional, this can be an uptuck. And it's just going to go on your page like that. Voila. So just make sure whether you want it to be an uptuck or just a regular pocket at the bottom. Oh, we got to cut this one. Almost forgot we need a little sliver here so that that's open. And can go up on our page. And you can do a lot of these and go ahead and put them on like coffee dyed or tea dyed paper. And then already have them as, you know, full pages that's got a pocket on it ready to go in your journal. So see, we could go ahead and glue that down, and then we've got this ready to go, which I still want to do some of, and I have yet to do it, is the full page, decorating full pages to already have them ready. Oh, so that's super cute. So let's just leave it on there while we decorate. How about we do that? So I'm going to grab my labels out of the floor here. And I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this little bird. I think this bird is the one that Rachel said was her favorite little bird. So let's go ahead and use Rachel's favorite little bird. Just a quick whiz cut is all we're going to do here. And I may distress around this one. Now some of her other ones... Yeah, because I may end up with a kiss cut on here. And if you're new and don't know what a kiss cut is, that's just where you leave a little bit of the white. But you can always come in with distress ink of your choice and cover up that little bit of white. Okay, very quiet here so it, you know, poor thing doesn't lose its head. Okay. I'm a bit jittery and shaky this morning. I'm not sure. I think it's actually my anxiety. This morning is on overload, so I just about didn't even do this video. I do have to work later, and you know, it's even contemplating not even going. I'm still contemplating. I'm just so, like, I don't know. Okay, so we can put him there. So let's go ahead and distress around him. Just, well, what am I doing here? I thought I took the top off. Come on, top. Yeah, just do a little bit of distressing. Maybe he'll show out better. Excuse me, not show out. He might show out, who knows. But show up a little bit better on the paper here. So we get ready to get him down. Get his little honey inny, and that's a little white. So I think Rachel actually cut that part out, but you know, me trying to cut that part out would definitely be a complete disaster. Okay, so there's that. So that's going to be cute. So let's get a label And then, oh hoosies. Oh hoosies. Now let's see what label. I have done very well, guys, at getting, and I think I've already told you guys, but I got all of my digitals. I actually took my Chromebook, which is the regret buy of my life, I believe, is a Chromebook. Would not recommend one. To wait. These are Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. Too big. Too big, too big, too big. Yeah, actually, to green. No, that's a contrast. Let's do that. Because it's contrasting. Oh, we could let it wrap around. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do wrap around. I don't even know what I was talking about. Okay, Chromebook. Would not recommend a Chromebook. I despise that thing. It was not compatible with my Cricut that I got at an amazing deal for $70 at an estate sale. And we're going to Inka at an estate sale that had like 2 mats, all the tools, the carrying case, everything. The lady said it was an older lady, had used it like a couple of times, and that was it. So I definitely got a steal on that. But with software or what do you call it, the app thing you have to download, not compatible with the Chromebook. And I got that Cricut and have been wanting one for a while, over a year, because, my health stuff and the condition of my hands, wanted to have it to do my fussy cutting for me, which would make life a lot easier. Like today, my right hand's hurting pretty bad. And yeah, it has been that way for a while. Oh, about messed that up. Just bring that over that way. And then that's green, so I think it's going to look pretty with a flower on that side. So we have a bird on this side and I think we straightened it up. I was fixing to say a crooked, label. Oh, that's cute. Can you guys see that? Like, I can't see anything. Okay, so that's kind of cute. Does that help light-wise? So on this side, let's do a flower. That's a bird. Let's see if I have anything cut out that'll work. So in the, Chromebook, would not recommend. Not compatible with that. But that is not where I was going with the story. I get lost here. I'm getting lost in the land of whatever. Too big. The right color. Too big. Oh, that's it. That green goes perfect with that. So that's going to be the inside. But yeah, I got on my Chromebook, excuse me, all of my Inkadink. I got all of my digitals. I just clicked them all, guys. Clicked all and hit delete. Because I didn't know whose digital was whose, who belonged to who. And I like to tell where I get my stuff from to support those shops that make the beautiful digitals. And I was not able to do that because they were all just on there and I didn't know whose was whose. So it literally took me a month to get all of the digitals, go back to Etsy, re-download them, make a folder, and I had over, guys, well over 100 pages, and there's multiples on each page. If you buy from Etsy, you know that. We're going to go ahead and do this while I jabber. Multiple purchases on each page. And I went through every page. I started out with Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah in my very last page. And I made a folder for Shabby Dabby Doodah. And I went through every single page of digitals, re-downloaded each one. I would download one. I would go directly over, put it in her folder, and then delete the master copy because I copied and pasted it in the folder. And then I went on to the next set of digitals that I bought from her. Okay, there it is. I was going to say, why is she not going on there right? Oh, look at there, guys. It's so cute. Oh, okay. So where I was a little worried about this, I'm not so worried. So that one's cute. If you got a little space there, you could journal. And then we would glue there and there. And then there's your pocket. Okay. So let's decorate this one up here. That way we just at least have one of each decorated for the purpose of this video. Do we want a bird? A bird, a bird, a bird. Here's our flowers. It's like, I'm lost. Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, goodness. So yes, I did. And although, oh, you know what, guys? We have some butterflies. Oh, we have a yellow butterfly. Let's see what that'll look like on that empty space. Totally forgot about these. Love getting these from Amazon. Oh my yes. Oh my yes. Guys, look. Oh my yes. Let's get it. Okay. So anyway, it took a month at least to do everybody's. It took over 3.5 to 4 hours just to do Tina's. Because I did Tina's first, because I think hers is like the first digital I ever bought. Even prettier. Okay, now get focused. Tina's and then Rachel's. And then Tracy Fox. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I had a whole slew of digitals. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Saving my Poppy for Poppy Journal. Oh, look. I think I like that. I don't know whose these are, guys. I'm so sorry. Case in point, getting back to the story. So, I did get every single one. That's the same one. Every single one of my digitals in folders. And now, as I buy digitals, I will be... Oh, that's kind of cute, too. It's a toss-up. I will be downloading and putting directly into their folder, or if it's a new shop, making them a folder, so I can better keep up with those. So I'm very proud of myself for that, making it through that. Yeah, it's going to be out of those too. So I got that done, so very happy about that. I do have a HP laptop that is Windows something, one of the latest Windows. So it is compatible with my Cricut. Was able to download the software. Haven't played with it much yet, but that's a time issue, not a I don't want to issue. But yeah, so I also have done lots of mass scanning of original documents, cabinet cards, postcards, greeting cards, antique ephemera of sorts, all kinds. I am now on my vintage black and white photos. So I am scanning all of them in because I now have a booth in an antique shop, and I may have mentioned that, where I do have my journals, but I'm also going to put in, you know, my vintage cabinet cards, my, you know, vintage ephemera or antique ephemera, black and white photos, all kinds of things like that in little packs. There will probably be some coming to my Etsy shop, and I do have some other things coming to my Etsy shop, which I don't want to talk about yet until I'm ready and got them together and they're actually in there. But I think you all, especially if you're into shabby chic, will enjoy those. So, you know, keep a lookout. Not sure if it'll be soon because It's little things that I'm having to refurbish. Let's just say there's painting involved, so that needs to dry. Hardware has to be taken off, painted, dried, all that stuff, put back on. To get that ready for that project. So, that'll be coming. So, anyway, I'm scanning all of my stuff in, and then, so that I can make digitals. And then I will end up selling the originals in my booth. But I have them scanned in, and I'm assuming I need some kind of backup for those two, so I need to figure that out. I don't know if it's one of them jumpy drivey things or what it is, because I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to all of that stuff, but I'm sure I need it backed up somewhere. I do have a friend who's computer savvy. He helps me out with a lot of stuff, so I'm sure he would help me out with that as well. So hopefully it took so long to fussy cut that this will work. And I'll just love this flower once I put it on here. Let's distress it so we get the full effect of what she's going to look like. But yeah, so I got all that done, and I'm scanning in all that and getting some stuff ready. I'm hoping to go Monday while I'm off. Oh, and I do like it, and we could put it down a little further. Excuse me, so much. No, we could put it over here, because she will fit, and then we could do a label here. Okay, sorry, little flower. Oh, you know what? I'm not putting you in there because I'm not sure if you're Rachel's. So sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this down. And then we can figure out the label. But yeah, so I'm hoping Monday to go and get some more stuff in my booth. She's so crooked. Now she better. Okay, poor baby. Poor baby was crooked. Okay. Now, let's see if we want a bigger one that we could possibly wrap around. Oh yeah, for sure. Not that big, for heaven's sakes. Anyway, we may go back to a Tina Green, but a big one. Okay, let's do this and see how that looks. Not going to go very far on the other side, but I think it may look good on this side. So yeah, trying to get up some stuff for... Oh yeah, I'm just going to do it, guys. Let's do it. Get up some stuff for the booth. And get back up there. Then I also need to think about Christmas stuff. I know I hate to say the word, but I said it. Christmas stuff for the booth. Because they have a big shindig, if you want to call it that, for Christmas and holidays. So I need to, I'm sure off camera, oh, that's cute, we'll go ahead and start thinking about some Christmas stuff for the booth. Okay, so now this side. Do we want to check out birdies? I do have some that's already fussy cut. I think this is my birds. Oh yeah, these are my birdies. Hadn't gotten them out in so long. Poor babies probably feel neglected. Now these teeny tiny ones... Oh no, maybe not. I thought they come from a book, but maybe they didn't. These are Rachel's. Yep, these are Rachel's. Because I just got done cutting some of her stuff, so... but anyway, now that I do have... like that one. now that I do have all of my digitals, you know, in their own folders and organized better, I am probably, now that I'm back to work, if funds allow, just go on Etsy and buy some ephemera holders, because I have so much going on. I just don't have time to make ephemera holders myself. And I want to make some for, like, my labels. Some more for my labels, because all I have is the one. But yeah, make some more, or have some more ephemera holders for my labels, and get those organized. Okay, well there we go, guys. Look there. Pretty. Now I have a mess here. But yeah, just buy some to have them for organizing my fussy cuts better. This one is seriously just pretty dilapidated. Trying to come apart. It needs something. See how loose that is? If I plan on continuing to use it, I guess I could just untie that and make it stronger. See this? So I need some more. So I did find a shop on Etsy who has them, and they're very pretty, and they're hardback, made out of Reader's Digest, and this is just scrapbook paper here for the cover. So as far as the cover goes, it'll be a lot sturdier. But anyway, to get all of my labels more organized, because I have labels everywhere. I feel the need right now to have my life as organized as possible, since I do have so much going on between, you know, work and the booth, and, you know, my Etsy and my YouTube and Instagram, social medias, Facebook group. I mean, guys, the list just goes on and on and on. And so here are the other ones that we need to complete. So I'll just put those here in a pile, and then these I will just use scraps, but I will finish those later. Let's get a little bit of this cleaned up. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to, excuse the arm if it's in your face. Why is that not going in there? And why do I have that in there? Lord only knows. Okay, that's Mobetta. Mobetta. I had that stuck in there. Where my rulers go, who knows? But yeah, hopefully, just be able to get those things organized. That way, things will flow better. We will have a better flow when doing videos and having to get, you know, things together for videos and all of that fun stuff. If you guys remember this, never did find out who the maker was, but I love it. It's got my to-dos in it. I need to add some to-dos, because Lord knows I got a lot to do. But, alright, anyway, guys, so this is our week 34 after me rambling like a crazy person. Our hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and this is diagonal wraparound tab pocket made from envelopes. Now I can't breathe. I think they turned out really cute. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Make sure you can see it really good. So there's the one. What's the other one? And there's the one we turned into an uptuck. And then there's that one. Oh, Lord, 39 minutes. I apologize, guys. All right, I love you guys. We will see you next time. If you hadn't done so yet, please subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know if you enjoyed these, if you're participating in this. Just let me know something. Just say hi. Send me an emoji. Doesn't matter. Any type of, let's see, feedback is not the word. Interaction. Any kind of interaction helps. So please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a heart, an emoji, a hi, anything. All right. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.